You look
So
there's a problem.
there's a problem. We're getting the land. Don't tell them about it.
Well, they thought I was a criminal.
Hey y'all, we're out here. We're about to buy 13 acres of land. We just got our things to do what?
To stake it off and get surveys done and perk tests done.
Yep, we got the whole thing right there. We got this right here, boy. We got that thing right there. All right, y'all stay tuned if y'all want to see the vlog of the new land. So we're vlogging, y'all. We're up here at the environmental health place. We're figuring out all the different things about getting this land.
Put on the application here.
Okay. And then for phone number,
Just leave that blank.
leave it. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm looking for where she's giving you permission.
Okay.
It's in here, I just don't know which page it's on.
I don't know
That's
what
fine.
you would need and what
We
you
don't
wouldn't
take a
need.
lot of these contracts, but it is it is legal representation, so that's all we need for our purposes. Okay. On the back of this application that you signed, it says that our staff needs to be clear enough for us to get back there and do our soil evaluation. Without it being growed up, ticks, snakes, you know.
Yeah.
And it's clear enough for us to go out there?
It will be. I would say right now it needs to be brushed a little. So
And that's gonna be done,
it's going to be done Tuesday next week.
okay.
So what did she say?
She liked my math, y'all. She said, you can record. Hold on, I'll show it to you.
But you said you don't think you're supposed to record in there, so I wanted to. We probably can't put all the
I don't have
information
an
on there,
address
does
or
it? Does it
anything
have the
here.
address?
No, it doesn't have an address yet.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have an address yet. All right, what did we just get accomplished,
I
babe?
have my sunglasses.
What did we just get accomplished?
I turned in paperwork and paid. I paid for the perk test to be done. But the land's got to be bush hogged before they'll actually put the thing in for us to do it. But
Okay. You want me to shut this or is it too hot?
it's hot. You're good. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out there and mark.
Right
No, we gotta go out there now to talk to the neighbor. But
All right.
after he clears it, we're gonna have to go back out there and mark. the
Alright.
area.
We're going out to talk to the neighbors, y'all. Stay tuned. We're off to see the neighbors, the wonderful neighbors of Oz.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, so we are getting ready to hopefully buy the property next to you. But we have to get a perk test done first. So we're supposed to have somebody coming out to bush hog it next Tuesday or Wednesday. He might have to be running back behind the property line there. I just wanted to have your permission in case he does need to.
As long as you don't sling it all over on my place and I have to pick it up.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it quiet out here for the most part?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Some little trees down. They're just piling them up. I was like, man.
So there was a house there in the 50s?
Yeah, and right there behind that swamp there.
40s or 50s?
Yeah, they was.
So you've been here a long time.
Huh?
You've been here a long time?
I've been here 77 years.
77 years. That's awesome. Behind the stumps?
They won't.
They won't?
No, you're going to need to pull it out of the ground. You walk back
Yeah,
here.
we walked back here the other day and it's clear. I was like, dang, it's clear back here. So we figured y'all got through there. It wouldn't be.
We're going to come out here, that way. And we're thinking about these little trees out too.
Okay, cool.
Just so we can get it all looking. So when I take my pictures, you can see to the front.
Okay, cool.
But all back here, we might have parties down back here. But man, you're going to need a lot of trees removed. A lot.
These ones aren't worth anything though, right? They're too young.
No, they're still worth. If
They
you
are?
do it in a bundle.
In a bundle.
Yeah.
And then those big ones are worth
I wanna
$2,000 a
ask-
piece.
I want to ask my buddy, but he won't do it unless he's doing 40 to 50 trees.
Okay.
Because it's not worth his time.
Yeah. It looks like we got that many.
Oh, you got more than enough.
Yeah.
I mean, to put a house back
Gosh.
here, you know how much you got to remove?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
That's not cheap.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap, yeah. Okay, so this is the potential area. We had to pay to get all this cleared out. And that's potentially where the house will be. There's another potential spot where the house will be. Right here where that flag is. Right there. That's going to be the first spot that we chose. The one I showed you before is our third preferred spot. But they gotta see if the land perks. And then up here, gosh, it's hot out here. I gotta go get my kids from school now, but yep. And here's the second place. It's more up towards the front. They just need the land doesn't have to be cleared yet. We just have to clear it out, the space for them to go back and dig the holes for the perk test. But yeah, all that back there, 12.9 acres, basically 13 acres right here is where they come in. All this land. One of the neighbors told me that the people that live here, it's their sister that owns all this land. Apparently there was a house right here in the 1950s. Those neighbors have been over here for 77 years. The man over there is real nice. He's been around for a while. He flips houses and he said he loves it out here. It's real quiet. But yeah. Getting all this clear. There's Dennis, the guy that's been cutting my grass for like almost 10 years. So hopefully it perks. You gotta do what you gotta do. Right there, that's our property line right there. All the way to that right there. And then it opens up once you go back. It's 53 feet up here. Once you go back, it opens up. When it opens up, it's huge, 12, 13 acres. So we got the lady out here doing the perk test now. So this is the lady that's gonna do the perk test. We're gonna figure out, we've got this spot right here is our number one spot that we're thinking about putting the house. So we got that marked. Super excited. We got a good path back here. Keep y'all updated.
Know now, because it's going to save you more money in the future.
Yeah.
Outside, if you're planning to do a pool, a 20 by 30 deck, this is the time to let me know so I can put it on your permit and adjust it based on your future needs.
Okay.
For the property.
Okay.
What happens is, at least from our standpoint, if you come in and say, oh, now I want a pool, and we put a septic system there, then that means you have to go in and it's basically like starting from ground zero, and you'll have to pay money and things. So I now tell people, anything you can think of in the future, please tell us now so we can adjust it for the permit.
Okay.
If you wait later and things don't pan out,
We probably need to add some.
if there's something you want me to put on there, this is probably the time.
Okay.
I would say a pool. Maybe one day we'll have a pool.
So just something to think. If you got decks, if you want, a spot, we can put it on there and it won't be an issue. And a lot of times we charge fees to come out when we have to do site inspections like that. So
I know we're gonna want to do like a big barn.
That's what I have back here, the 24 by 60 barn.
So that's not a problem. I see a shed. Is there anything else?
I would say we should probably do the deck and then a possible area for a pool at some point. Because basically what she's saying is when they put the septic in the ground, you can't drive over that. You can't dig over that.
You're not
So
supposed
it
to
needs
touch
to
it.
be-
So if we have a setback from a pool currently is 15 feet in the ground and 15 feet above ground too. So I can adjust it. I know our rules are changing next year. That's not going to affect you this year. So
Yeah.
So there's something to just think about. Anything you can think of that you possibly want go ahead. So I can put it on the permit, and then it won't be an issue if they ask like planning and zoning and things of that nature. They look at these and use this as a guide.
Okay. So do I just need to like draw up a new map? Like
you can put it on this one if you want to, or you can just let me know and just be like, we're planning, or you can send me something via our email.
All right. We're about to figure out where we're trying to figure out, because she said the land was real sloped back there, y'all. So we're thinking about maybe doing it up here in the front. I'm not sure. I don't know. We gotta ask this lady.
It's going to be a barn for our dogs, but we're going to have a little living space in it too, just temporarily. And then someone was telling us that we should get a well separate from our home's septic.
Okay.
How does that work?
Are you guys going to be on public water, or are you going to be on well water for your house?
For the house, we'll probably be on public.
We're about to close on some land, y'all. Yeah, we're at the Yellowstone Veterans table, y'all. 13 acres of land. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm excited.
Let's go. Let's sign some paperwork. We're about to sign off on some land, both.
Let me go ahead and I'll have my paralegal make you a copy of this stuff.
Okay.
Back here in that, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. So there's a problem. We came here to buy the land with a cashier's check, and apparently can't do that. The realtor told us that's what we were supposed to do. But we bring it up here, and the lawyer, is it lawyer?
Attorney?
The attorney said that you can't use a cashier's check. That it's got to be wired in, but that's like all the money we got. So
So we got all this money sitting right here on a check.
on a check, yep. But I don't know. We're gonna try to get them to void out the check. We're going to the bank in just a second. All the paperwork we just signed, he's getting us a copy, and we're going up there.
Perfect. Thank
Let's
you.
go. That was quick. Thank you so much.
You guys, once it's been recorded, we'll give you a call, let you know. Post-closing for the final, you'll get a copy of this HUD signed by the sellers as well.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You hold
Thank
that.
you.
I'll lose it. But we got to head to the bank now and take that cashier's check back up there and figure out what we got to do. Hopefully they can just void it. So there was two things that came up when we're trying to buy the land. First thing is they don't take the cashier's check. Another thing that popped up is apparently some lady has the exact same name as Southern Sweetie right here. You want to tell them about it?
Well, they thought I was a criminal. She actually doesn't have the exact same name. Her middle name was different. So they had to see my ID. They had to verify that I hadn't ever lived at the address that this girl lives at. And then I had to sign an affidavit. Just a fancy way of saying I had to sign off that it is not me. Because I guess you can't have insurance, or there's an issue with insurance.
Something to do with the insurance.
If you have a criminal record. I don't know.
She had to sign the paperwork basically saying that it's not her, some other lady. I don't know what she did that would make it where she can't buy land, or it could affect the insurance on whatever.
Yeah, something about the insurance on
Yeah.
the property or something. But
Crazy. And our realtor told us to bring a cashier's check, which we got right here. It's the craziest check I've ever seen in my life, cashier's check. And apparently they don't work. So now we're heading back up to the bank to see if they can void it or whatever, put it back in, because they pulled it right out. It's a cashier's check, so they pulled it out. We literally seen it come out of our account, and now they're saying, yeah, hopefully y'all pray for us. I'm nervous. So I think we got it figured all out, y'all. We're about to find out here in a minute, but it went back into our account after we voided the cashier's check. I was freaking out a little bit. Oh, that's my TikTok video. Destiny's replying to some comments for me. But it freaked me out a little bit. And when we first walked up to the lady in the bank, it was a new lady, so that freaked me out even more. But the manager guided her through it, put the money back on our account, and now they got everything to where it's, how's it done? It's digitally done.
Yeah. It's like a wire.
It's like a wire transfer
I
thing.
get a milkshake.
Want a milkshake? Oh crap. All right, so they're doing the wire transfer. I think we're good. The money's still on our account, but they said it should go out today. So everything should be good on getting the land. I'm gonna keep y'all posted though. I'm gonna keep y'all updated.
The only thing that we may need is going to be like down the road, because we may get horses like in the very back of the property. I don't know if we can because it slopes down. So I don't know.
Well, sloping down is not a problem. We just don't want it in a place where it's gonna flood, where you don't have, you know, if it's underwater, there's no way they can get back there.
Yeah.
There's no way. Something over here would be good as long as it's 50 foot from your septic to from
Okay.
the well.
In the structure, right?
Yeah, 50. Well, it's from the septic. 25 feet from the building, 50 feet from any part of the septic.
Okay.
That includes supply.
Septic done, barn, and then our house
Are
is
you
going to come.
running any water lines? Because water lines do have to be 10 feet. So if you have to be, any water lines have to be 10 feet from any part of the septic.
Okay.
If it does cross, then we need like 18 inches of separation. So
Yeah, I would like a water line running back,
closer to the house.
like, no, because we're gonna have a shed back here.
Okay.
We have
Yeah,
okay.
they do cheaper just because they run pipe and see if, you know,
Yeah,
if
because we
you-
just need like a single pipe, right, to
yeah,
go back there. Just for,
so see if that's an option. I don't know how much, I don't know if they go back there. I know they have county water back here, but
Yeah.
I don't know about
How
the
far
water.
back?
I don't know how much that's going to cost.
Yeah.
Same thing with the well. The further distance it is, the more you have to pay for electrical.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have been shocked by the price based on the distance
Yeah.
from the house. So just kind of, everything has a cost. I don't know what that is, so just kind of prepare yourself for that.
yeah,
So,
okay. That's why we're kind of just slowly doing everything, because I want it done correctly the first time. So if we have to slowly do it to pay the price that we need to pay to get it done the way we want it, then we'll just slowly do it.
Yeah, it's not going to be fast, but
Yeah.
it can be faster if you know what you want.
Yeah.
So as I told you, the more you change stuff, the more it costs you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cost us, but it will cost you. But
Yeah.
I think we should be fine.
I kind of have it how I want it. It's just getting the money together to do it.
Well, you got time. You own the land. So
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, we're just
now it's just a waiting game, you know.
Yeah, we just want to make sure we do it right.
yeah.
The first time, yeah.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to make changes
All
later.
right. So do y'all have any? I'm gonna start because I do have another appointment. If I don't get done today,
Okay.
then I'll.
So let's recap. I didn't want to just like be recording her, but that was a lot of good information. Let's recap. What did she say?
I don't know.
You don't know? We got to be careful with clearing the trees because it could get too wet back there.
Yeah.
But she thinks the slope looks good
Yeah.
for the
She said that
septic and the
location
pump.
should work perfect. So that's good.
Yeah. But we can't have nobody driving over there. But when you do the septic,
They have to drive.
they have to drive their big trucks over there. So you got to get, you don't want to clear,
driveway.
you don't want to clear too many trees. You can't leave too many trees there because the roots get into the septic, it'll ruin it. But you don't also want to take too many trees away. You don't want to take too many trees away because it could start to erode and wash away and get more and more wet. The more trees you take away, the more wet it gets. But you also got to clear it so the trucks can get back there.
So I think
To put the
first thing
septic.
we need to do is get that bush hog, rent it, and clear, like take a whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or actually, it might be better if we do it during the week while the kids are in school.
Yeah.
Just come out here first thing in the morning and go until 2. But if we clear all this out where the driveway is going to be, and then go all the way back and to the right, just to that path and stop.
Yeah.
And then we can go to the barn and back.
Yep.
and leave the rest alone until they figure out the septic, and we'll probably get one of their people to clear around that so they're not,
Yeah.
so we're not messing nothing up.
Yep. But I'm gonna film the whole process, y'all. It sounds like it's gonna be a lot of long-term stuff here, so we're just getting started. Y'all remember I recorded all of this getting cleared. That was the very beginning, but now the land is actually ours, so now we can do whatever we want to with it. This is where our neighbor lives, right over here. He's super cool. He's a cool dude. He lets us park right here. It's the new truck for everybody on YouTube who hasn't seen the new truck yet. Yeah. All right, we came out here early this morning and got her done, son. Got her done. Let you start her up. Watch your foot. She bad. 4x4, 58,000 miles. Dodge Ram 1500, 2004. She purty. She purty, I'll tell you what, son. That dog right there, that dog will hunt. 10-4, Roger, Roger. See y'all later. If you made it this far into the video, we're going to the Jelly Roll concert. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and let us know if you want to see a YouTube video of us chilling with Jelly Roll.